So, Hamza. We all know him probably at this stage. And so, young Julian went to Hamza's YouTube video, the 7 best aesthetic muscle groups, or something like along those lines, and thought, yeah, this actually makes sense. He went through it. I think it was like abs, neck, lats. Need to get the V-taper, and so I was off to the gym, thinking, fuck yes, upper chest, neck, yep, do some lats, yep, whatnot, do some abs, yep. And what I didn't realise, young Julian was just there doing like isolation upper chest flies, lat pull downs, which these exercises, they're going to build muscle in the upper chest and the lats, and all those aesthetic like places. And then over time, I kept doing these exercises, and it was happening so slowly. Like, it wasn't even like progress, it was slowing down. And what I was doing in the gym was taking so long. And there was one thing that I didn't realise when following Hamza's advice. And so I was watching another video from Masculinity Guidance. And so what they were saying is that, of course you want to build an aesthetic physique. Of course you want to go to the gym. But what you want to focus on in the gym, as a normal, 15-year-old, there's one thing that you focus on, and that is compound exercises. You've definitely heard them before. Compound exercises, like big exercises that build like more than one muscle group, like deadlift builds glutes, hamstrings, quads, like your legs and your lower back. Bench, you've already heard of it. Squat, and yeah, so compound exercises. And how I implemented compound exercises with Hamza's Aesthetic Muscle Guide. So what you want to do is, you want to get the most compound exercises you can. You want to get the list of aesthetic muscle groups. And you want to combine them together. So what I did is, upper chest, you want incline bench press. You're getting the most bang for your buck. You're working the upper chest, and you're most time efficient in the gym. For traps, and for lats as well, you want to be doing bent rows with the barbell. So it's just bent over rows. Look it up. It's just going like this. This will work your lats, upper traps, and yeah, it's just a very good exercise for your time. And this is what Hamza's talking about: the lats, the upper traps, the neck as well. We'll get onto that. And yeah, this is like the compound exercises that you probably want the most. So, incline bench press. What the fuck I was talking about? Incline bench and rows. So that's your lats, your upper traps, and your upper chest targeted. And then I chucked in dips as well, because I feel like triceps are also, if you want to get like arm mass, triceps are the thing you want. If you're just going to focus on the aesthetic muscle groups, you also want to like chuck in some triceps. Shoulders, specifically side delts, this is the one where you do want an isolation exercise. So you could do shoulder press, which is like standing up, going like that, which I do sometimes. But like with shoulders, you do want to target the side delts, because that's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. So you do want to get lateral raises in there as well, just with a dumbbell. The next one is abs, like specifically lower abs. And with this one, I honestly have done no work, because why would you target abs? Like, I know, like, you hear it all the time. Why would you target abs? Like, as a normal teenager, you want to be eating not in a calorie deficit. You want to be eating in a calorie surplus, which just means like you're eating more than you burn. So yeah, with Hamza's lower abs, like in the video, he's like hanging from a bar doing like leg raises. With this, you don't want to be doing lower ab exercises. It's a waste of time in the gym. And the only way you're going to get abs is by doing lots of cardio and also ab exercises. And also, it's just a waste of time. Just don't worry about it. If you want abs, start eating like more clean. Just like by clean, I just mean get rid of the junk food, and also it's not easy to do, of course. But yeah, you can do abs exercises if you want, but honestly, I don't do them. Like, why would you? Next one is neck. You need a thick neck. Yep. With this one, what you do, just get the bench, lie down, and just do neck curls, just like that. I found that the most bang for your buck. You want to do like a neck warm up before you do them, and you also get on a plate and do them with a plate, and that's the best bang for your buck. Neck extensions, where you do it like the other way, I haven't really ever done them because like they don't really do much for the neck circumference. Like working the back of your neck, when's that ever gonna do anything? And I could be wrong, but neck curls, best bang for your buck, and you want that thick looking neck, that's just the best bang for your buck. With the lats, it is hugely important. Building the V-taper, obviously, everyone says, oh yeah, build the lats. It is hugely important. And I thought, oh yeah, go to the lat pull down machine, just do this all day. And that worked. It worked alright. Yeah, I saw results in my lats. They weren't really very big before, so obviously I saw like results in my lats. But the one exercise you want to make sure you're doing, is like to get that V-taper. I thought like lat pull downs and do all these other like isolation exercises, lat pull downs, get a nice V-taper up. No, it's going to take years. The best bang for your buck, spending the least time in the gym, minimalist, which just means like you're doing the least, like the best bang for your buck. Do pull-ups. I can't stress enough, do pull-ups. They'll be the easiest way to build the V-taper and also build your other back muscles. Like, results fast, you'll get stronger, pull-ups are impressive. I don't have a fourth point, but just do pull-ups. The other important exercise and the other important muscle group is your forearms. Now, my forearms have always been lacking, but recently, like, because you want to be aesthetic, you want to have big forearms. That's masculine. Everyone wants to have big forearms. So, I've never really done, like, exercises in the gym for forearms, because I just thought, gym, you want to be doing, like, compounds. You want to be, like, don't want to be there all day doing these ones. So, I've always had these, like, grip trainers. These ones. And so, what I've found is the best for forearm work is, like, what I've found from experience is, like, grows them the fastest. It's just getting one of these, or you can just do that with, like, a dumbbell at the gym or at home, and just make sure you're working forearms and try and get the volume in every day. Because with these, you can do them every day. Of course you can, just before bed. But like at least you want to add them to your like a workout routine, because forearms, especially like the back part here, like I don't know even what it's called, like wrist flexors, because everyone knows like vein check like the front, but you also want to be getting that back part in. So these I feel are the best bang for your buck, and what I've seen the most results is when I've added these into my workout routine. But when you don't have them, of course you don't have them because you're not like you don't do TikTok, so just these ones. Get on the edge of a bench. Say this is a bench. Let's do these. So you want to make sure, ideally you have these, but you want to make sure you're at least doing some forearm work. So here is the list. You want to stick to compound exercises because there's no point doing isolation exercises. So that's what I've found best works. At the start I thought, yep, prioritize aesthetic muscle groups, which is true, but you also want to do it with the most compound exercises you can. Legs, no one works legs, but squats are the best bang for your buck. I've also thought calves, mostly genetic, so what you want to do is a leg extension for your quads, because that's what people will see like the most growth in, because like when you're wearing shorts and stuff. Yeah. That's the main thing you need to get out of Hamza's aesthetic muscle group guide.